Get your cup of coffee. Pull up a seat. Have a cup of joe with me. Did you hate people who do that every time? What if I made an entire video and every single time I took a sip? I would kill me. Where did I go today? It is hard to remember. The last 2 weeks have been a blur. Today I went to Fleur de Chef, and it is a tea salon in the center of the city, near the big old Ferris wheel that's put up for, I'm adjusting my pantyhose while I talk. Why would I do that now? Why would I start my video pulling up my pantyhose? I'm getting a little too comfortable with y'all. Now that I have fixed my drawers, today I went to the center of the city to go to Fleur de Chef. It's a tea salon, yet again, another place that I haven't been to because I do not leave my house on a regular basis. I've seen the storefront before and it looks really small from the outside, and then when you go in you see it goes back really deep. There's a staircase that leads up. It's a really nice tea salon. The interior is very, cozy. I wouldn't describe the inside as being like intimate. It looks actually quite expansive in the back. I didn't go in all the way. It just seemed kind of awkward because when you walk in, you immediately have, a presentation of all of the salads and sandwiches and things like that, and the pastries, there's cookies, and I took footage of it. But here's the thing, I walked in and the lady was kind of busy doing something, and that was good for me because I needed some time to look around and decide what I was gonna choose. And then when I did make my choice and she was getting a box and preparing it, I said, is it okay if I take a little video? And she said, yeah, that's fine. And then she stepped back, like, go ahead and take a video. I won't take the piece for you. And I was like, oh, no, please, continue. So I started taking, a little bit of video of the pastries while she was getting my cheesecake ready. And then suddenly she started to look a little nervous. And it seemed, maybe she was concerned that I might be some kind of like secret inspection agent or something. I don't know. I could be imagining it, but I just kind of noticed, maybe it was like the micro expressions or something. I don't know. But I could see like a minor shift in her face that made her question who I am and what business I had being there. She took me over to the counter, to the cash register to pay, and suddenly she seemed kind of nervous about like anything that could have been out of sorts. I mean, this lady seemed very chill when I walked in the door. She just told me like, I'll be with you in a moment, but then suddenly she was like scrambling to clear off the counter. There was nothing in my way. There was like some stuff on her side of the counter, there was like a bunched up scarf that she had taken off and put on the counter, and so then she like scooped up the scarf and put it under the counter and like started sanitizing the countertop really quick. And I was like, does she think that I'm some kind of secret agent here to like spy on the establishment? I don't know, I hope not. I don't want to make anybody nervous or anything. And then when you turn around, there's this big map of the north of France, like the northern region, and they have business cards of the producers that they buy most of their products from. They try to buy local produce as much as possible to make all of the things that they have in their cafe, which I really appreciate. And I didn't know that about this place since I hadn't read about it beforehand. Anyway, it was a nice experience. The lady was really friendly and it just had kind of a calm, chill atmosphere. And I really wanted to go in and kind of explore, but I didn't want to overstay my welcome since I had already ordered and I already took like video and stuff, and I'm just trying to not be a weirdo, you know what I mean? I remember they had tarte tatin, they had the apple tart, and of course I was not gonna get that. I'm not gonna do that to myself twice, okay? And they had a little, this tiny pastry, what was that called? It was called, oh wow, I can't read this. I have footage of it on my phone. Here's the thing, I can't read things up close, but the font is really small, and if I hold it away, I can't see it. Where are my glasses? Tarte, fromage blanc, crème citron. Okay, so it's like a citrus fromage blanc, like a cream and citrus tart. But they were really tiny, and it made me wonder, it was just kind of costly for the size that it was comparatively. When you look at all the other tarts or pastries that they had, it was really small, and so it made me wonder, what are they using as the ingredients in that? I should have gotten it. I don't know, but when you see what I did get, you'll understand why I got what I got, okay? You'll understand. I'm a little too close to the camera. I need to back up. I need to back off. I'm sorry for invading your personal space. I got a little worm in me today. Oh, that sounds weird, doesn't it? I'm referring to my cat and how little respect she has for personal space, which is why I have to close this door when I'm recording. It makes a nice backdrop, but it's also because Worm will be in here. And although she's very cute and she's very sweet, I do have to focus. And I'm not doing a very good job at focusing right now, let's admit. So I got a cheesecake! And I know that before, when I went to like Monsieur M or whatever it was, that forgettable cafe, I had said I didn't want to get cheesecake because cheesecake it's not really a French thing. It's like New York style cheesecake. This is different. First of all, I'm trying to get a different thing every day. I'm not going to get apple tart again. And I would like to save the day of citrus tart for the day when I see a citrus tart and I'm like, I absolutely gotta try that citrus tart. But I haven't seen one yet. It's just like, you gotta try this one. So, where was I going with that? Anyway, the cheesecake at Monsieur M just didn't really appeal to me. It was very American style. They had like an Oreo cookie cheesecake, and I would never order an Oreo cookie anything. That's just not my style. I'm not into Oreo cookies. So I didn't find any of those cheesecakes appealing. But this cheesecake is different because it's made with Corsican clementines and it has chestnut, I want to say sauce, but that's not what it's called. Cream. Chestnut cream. I have never seen, I keep wanting to say marron. Again, I'm sorry. I can't. Chestnut is just a word that will not stick to me in spite of how gluey in texture they tend to be. Chestnut. So it's made with Corsican clementines and chestnut cream, and I have never seen chestnut cream with clementines. That's a first for me. I've never seen, I almost said marron again. I've never seen chestnut with citrus, period. I just thought it was an interesting choice because it's winter. Citrus fruits are in season. You can find the best tangerines, clementines, oranges, but whatever's. Grapefruits, I'm trying to name as many as I can here. Pomelos, let's go. Lemons, limes, I can name a lot of them, okay? But in spite of the fact that citrus fruit is in season in the winter time, when you go to these bakeries and patisseries or cafes, their seasonal goodies are always like spiced bread, gingerbread, caramel, chestnut, things like that. Like these pumpkin, winter stuff like that, but it's never citrus. Aside from like citrus tarts, which are available all year round, it was the first place that I went to that is using citrus fruit in their seasonal variety, and I just thought that was really nice because it's a nice change. It's zesty, it's lively. My entire kitchen smells wonderful right now. It's a really nice change in pace. Change of pace, change in pace, change of pace. I don't remember anymore. English is hard too. I didn't slice into this one for my B-roll, so I will, I'm gonna do it for you right now. Okay. So you can see that there are little chestnuts in the cheesecake. I mean, I've never even had chestnut cheesecake. I've never even seen that being served anywhere, so that's an entirely new thing to me. You get your little Corsican clementines here, a little flavor of France. Let's try to get a little bit of everything. Let's see how creamy this cheesecake is. Oh, it's kind of like, actually, this might be French style cheesecake. Sorry, I got excited. Oh, I want a piece of the clementine too. Oh crap. Okay, forget the clementine. Forget the clementine, okay? I can't cut it in half. So I'm making a mess of this. Oh my god, I'm a slob. Okay, today I learned that I'm really bad at keeping that in the frame. This is falling apart. I'm making a complete and total mess. Let's take a bite before I lose this entire thing onto the floor. Yesterday's pastry was a swing and a miss. That is a home run. That is so good. Hang on, I'm trying to figure it out. I know there are bits of chestnut in here, but I'm trying to figure this out. Is it where is the tangerine flavor? It's not in the crust. I can't stop eating it. I can't stop eating it. I can't stop eating it. I think it's in the sauce. I think it's in the sauce. Why do I want to say sauce? I think it's in the cream. Yeah, okay. I've been eating away at this, trying to figure out where have they hidden the clementine flavor? Because I'm taking a bite and I get like a hint of clementine. Crust is crunchy and buttery. It's not overcooked at all. It's absolutely perfect. It's like crumble on top of an apple crumble or something, but it's not too sugary. That's a perfect cheesecake for me. It's not too heavy or dense. It's not too light and fluffy. You've got like your New York cheesecake, which is really heavy and dense. You eat a piece and you feel like you put down a brick. And then here in France, they have kind of their own take on cheesecake. It's like a fromage blanc cheesecake. It's made with fromage blanc. It's really light and really fluffy, and it's baked. And I really love that, and I make it sometimes. It's very easy to make. Maybe one of these days I'll make it on this channel. It's somewhere in between those two things. It's not baked, fluffy and creamy, and it doesn't have any flavor that overpowers anything else. Like they didn't put a bunch of vanilla in it or something like that. It just tastes like really nice sweet cream. That's wonderful. And then it seems to me that the chestnut cream on top is a mixture which has just a little hint of citrus in it. At least that's what because when I take a bite of it, I'm trying to figure out where is that citrus flavor. It's not in the cheesecake, it's not in the crust. I think it's in the chestnut cream. My brain just will not accept the word chestnut when I'm talking. But it tastes like it has just a little bit of some kind of liqueur in it, the way that the waffles from Au Merveilleux de Fred have just like a little kick of rum in them. But I don't know what it is. One of the best pieces of cheesecake I've ever had. That combination of flavors is spectacular. There was a very charming presentation before I completely destroyed this, but when I saw it in the cabinet, I was, oh, clementines. Ooh, that's gonna be so invigorating, and it is. And this combination of flavors is so spectacular. This is the best piece of cheesecake I've had possibly ever. That's the first time I've ever had chestnut cream, and I've really enjoyed it. I usually find it, like I said yesterday, really boring. It's just sugar paste to me, but they've really added a little touch of magic to this. This is a wonderful treat, especially fantastic paired with a cup of coffee. I would definitely go back to that tea salon and enjoy myself with a friend over a cup of coffee and a piece of cheesecake. And I am very tempted to go back and try that little citrus tart with fromage blanc. I'm very curious about why it was so expensive and so tiny. I can't really compare it to the really decadent pastries that I had from like Myrthe or Hill Bar, but that's quite dazzling for something that they're just serving at a cafe. That's quite nice. I found the atmosphere to be tasty. I mean, I didn't really get the full experience. I didn't go into the tea salon and explore or sit down inside and enjoy myself, but to me it seemed like a really nice place to spend an hour or two reading a book, talking with a friend, something like that. For a cafe, their selection is super yummy for me, because when you go to a cafe, they usually have a handful of really basic things. A brownie, yeah, they got cheesecake, but it's like your Starbucks level cheesecake, and some croissants and things like that. But this place has a selection of pastries that have been designed by this cafe and made in-house using local produce from the entire northern region. So I would say that is a super yummy selection. And for the tastiness, super yummy. I'm gonna give them a super yummy. That cafe is rocking it. That's good. Look at this. I had to stop myself, okay? I can't wait to eat the rest of this. It was delicious. I was just picking it apart, trying to figure it out, because I couldn't figure out where the liquor taste was coming from, where the clementine flavor was coming from. But man, super tasty. 2 thumbs up. That's all I have to say about that place. Some of you said you thought that I would get sugared out. Well, look at me now. It's day 15 and I am still really enjoying myself. You underestimated my sweet tooth. I am thinking though about, because, you know, we're over the halfway point. We only have 10 days left. What am I gonna do after this? Where's this channel gonna go? What am I gonna do if I'm not tasting things on a regular basis and sharing my opinions with you? I think I might have to continue doing, I don't know, cheeses? Foreign foods from around the world? I don't know, what's next? What are we gonna start in January? We gotta start another project like this in January. Because I'm really enjoying this, and I would love to be able to dedicate more time to a video like this. Anyway, I'm rambling aloud. Let me know what you think. I just want to hear from you. I just like hearing from you guys. Okay, I gotta go. I don't know what time it is because I turned the power off, because I noticed that the fridge is constantly humming when I'm filming in my kitchen, so I turned the power off completely. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. I gotta go. I gotta start editing. I'll see you tomorrow bright and early with your cup of coffee. Bye. Oh, silly me. How I thought I was done. The delivery guy just came. Now, I ordered 2 things on Amazon, I know that, but I don't think this is one of them. I don't know why I'm looking at it like I'm gonna figure it out by looking at the outside of the, what do I got, X-ray vision? Why do I even have knives? They don't. It won't cut. I start opening these and then I get really nervous. I get really nervous and I don't want to look inside. I always open them off camera. I'm not looking yet. Yeah! Somebody got me an AeroPress. You have no idea how much I love AeroPress. I had one for 3 or 4 years, but it kicked the bucket. I dropped it on the floor after moving into this apartment in 2019, and it shattered half of it, and I couldn't use it anymore. And I love coffee. You know I love coffee. You know I love coffee. For anyone who doesn't know, AeroPress is a really wonderful coffee maker with a unique design. You can brew a cup of coffee, a cup of espresso. You can make like a really intense brew, or you can make cold brew, and it's like really quick. You can make a cup of coffee in like 3 to 4 minutes. It's fantastic. It's a great invention. I love it. And I have my own, I still have the filter, because I was always like, I'm gonna have an AeroPress again, but it just wasn't at the, it's not at the top of my list of purchasing priorities. You know what I mean? It's a pleasure purchase. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Is there a note? There's a note! There's a note! Profitez de votre cadeau de la part de Christina G. I said your name weird, sorry. Enjoy your present from Christina G. Thank you, Christina. That's really, really nice of you. And I'm very happy. And tomorrow, when I'm shaking, and it's not from coffee. I'm just really enthusiastic. Very nice of you, thank you. You guys have given me so much already. Just being here, being a part of my community, watching my videos, motivating me, encouraging me, supporting me, all of that means so much to me. It means the world to me. I am not somebody who cries, okay? I'm not a crier, okay? I am like a piece of cement. I appreciate all of you very much, and I'm really grateful for the gifts that I have received. Thank you for making this December really wonderful for me. And that's enough. That's enough, okay? Okay, I will see you bright and early tomorrow with my AeroPress coffee, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, did you want to see what else I got? Because I'll show you what I got. Well, Worm is gonna love this box. I got 2 bags of orchid bark. This is a really nice brand of orchid bark. And worm poop. That's what I got. That's a big bag of worm poop. All right, bye.